Okay, so it turns out someone else named Alterrigo was going for an insanely high streak on Blue Deck at the exact same time I was. They ended up on 31 and were kind enough to give their seed for others to try. So that's what I'm here to try today. I might end up making it out, I might end up losing as well, but either way, this seed should give me great knowledge to bring into my own streak as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, first boss is the Manacle. With that boss coming up, I could definitely see an anti-1 loss potentially being the case here. Let's see. I have pretty good hearts. I could go for a straight here. I have 8 outs for that actually if I discard 3 cards at once. 10 outs if I want to draw the flush, but I would need 2 of them. I think it's probably better to go for the straight here. Immediately rewarded. I guess with the ace as well, any heart from there I think would have one shot, so both good plays. Ooh, Vampire I think is maybe too expensive to justify this early on. Especially with the Manacle coming up, I need some immediate scoring, so I prefer looking in the spoon pack here instead. Ooh, this is not great. The order, I'd maybe take this if it wasn't rental, but a tonal rental, I just can't imagine this could ever be worth it. Perishable rental, I'd absolutely take it to survive early game. A tonal Pareidolia is just way too speculative for me, so I think I skip this pack here. A tonal rental Lusty, if this was just a tonal, I'd also take it going into the Manacle, but I think I'm going to pass that. Okay, here seems like a pretty obvious clubs angle. Those are some pretty high clubs. 5 spades left in deck is not a lot. I don't really have anything of any other suit. I guess diamonds, but those are pretty low. I think I maybe just prefer playing the 2 pair here, and then maybe a good enough draw makes it out. Yeah, full house here easily wins. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this is not a great shop. I think you always take the rental Cartomancer here. You can buy it and sell it for $1, and it just gives you a free tarot card if you sell it before the round's over. Flower pot? That might be correct. I could also maybe look in the Mega Celestial for potentially some scoring going into the Manacle. That is quite expensive though. Mega Celestial could give me some immediate scoring. Flower Pot could also give me some immediate scoring. If I get a 2 pair, that's like 150 or whatever times 3. Flower Pot can be good long term, especially if I have enough time to build into it. I hate it, but I think the Flower Pot is the best play here. Okay, Star. That's big. This is a pretty good first draw, getting the 3 of a kind 5s. If I get another pair with a club in it, that one-shots. With the star upstairs, do I ever dig like this and potentially go for a 2 pair, then a 5-card hand? You know, in a situation this spooky, I think is the perfect time for misprint tech. 4 of clubs. Oh, okay, that's very useful information, actually. And I think Cartomancer is too expensive. Rental Cartomancer is absolutely worth it if you have your econ up already, but I think here it's just much more important to build interest up. And this should win. 756 points, yes. Oh, okay, these are some very stinky jokers still. I think Flower Pot makes me probably able to survive next round, especially with the star card upstairs for safety though. So I probably just go next here. That is a flower pot straight. That's a very nice draw. Scores 660 points. This is an interesting draw. Let's see, how many points do we actually need to make it out of here? That's 340. So like a really high 2-pair would do it. If I get flower pot as well, I think then maybe I go for maybe a 2-pair face cards here. And drop the jacks, maybe? Is that correct? I think with a star card upstairs, that's probably the correct play. Okay, full house easily makes it out. I guess that was slightly more optimal to play a 2-pair in case of like a supernova or telescope. Ooh, walkie-talkie? That is an amazing find. That makes us safe for this next round for sure. And then probably the flint as well, barring some horrendous draws. So we can continue to save money and go next. Ooh, this is... I don't think that one-shots, actually. Can maybe look for some aces or nines to trigger flower pot. I guess the jack is a bit better to keep here. Do I play this? Probably. That's 680 points. Ooh, that's not a lot, actually. Okay, this 2-pair is quite good, though. I think I just throw away the low card. Maybe there's a slightly more optimal way to do that, but I don't really care too much about it. And just full discard for more 10s here. This gets out. Ooh, okay, bus. That is an instant take, for sure. Priestess would also be great to be able to use. A 2-pair level would be great. Maybe even a pair level, and then we sell out a flower pot later. Maybe I buy Priestess here, and then save the star for a potential flower pot hand here. Let's see. I would need a pair with a heart and a club in it from here. I think I prefer full discarding to maybe find 4s as well. I think maybe I play it like this. That's probably a bit greedy. This full house scores a decent amount though. Okay, and then let's throw away the king here along with this. That scores 150 points. Ooh, spooky. I think that pair of 4s makes it out, actually. Let's see, that's 20 times 8 would be 160. That's not a lot, actually. Oh, I guess with extra ride the bus scaling? I think with extra bus scaling, that makes it out. Okay, 10 here is a nice draw to be more safe. And then this easily makes it out. That's a lot of face cards in hand. Okay. Ooh. I kind of like reserved parking here for econ. And then, is it Zany Joker here? $7? I can maybe pay for that with the parking. Could also maybe just rely on the walkie-talkie. Yeah, I think I'd maybe prefer saving my money here. That could be greedy. Let's go ahead and play this straight to get some decent points on the board. Okay. Honestly, I think I probably prefer, at this point, using the Priestess. I'd probably take both of these levels, honestly. Ooh, okay. So that's a 2-pair walkie-talkie flower pot. I think that easily wins. so I can maybe try to farm some parking value here and scale the bus a bit more. If I draw a face card though, I do just have to play this so we can ship it. 5.6k for a 2-pair with walkie-talkie and flower pot. Oh, okay, I like that. Rental perishable is not the best, but I think definitely pays for itself with the parking here, and then also just makes scoring a lot safer. With blueprint parking, I can probably look in the standard pack for some sort of value generator maybe. Or a gay 10 is also very nice. Okay, and then this should score a pretty decent amount of points. Yeah. This is fine. Okay, and then this easily makes it out. Erosion is not it. I guess maybe I could take it if there's specifically Immolate in here. I do like taking the standard pack, maybe still looking for some value generators. Yeah, I like the gold seal here. Oh, I actually didn't process the boss yet. I probably should have looked at that way sooner. The fish is honestly kind of spooky here. Okay, trance though? Trance is phenomenal. I can maybe put that on a 9, hoping to get it to a 10 with a strength later. I don't think I should greed for parking value here. Ooh. Does this flush win? I honestly have no clue. I think maybe if I warm up some hands with copying bus first, it probably makes up the difference. Okay. That spades could be jack of spades, so I ship this now. Okay, 6.9 thousand points. I could have been greedier there. Ooh, Chad is honestly phenomenal. I'm considering taking that over the blueprint, honestly. I think I'd go in Arcana packs first, however. Okay, full for Uranus. I'm completely lacking on chips right now, aside from this walkie-talkie, I guess. So I probably value that. Could also Judgment for some clean jokers. I think I prefer Uranus here. And then I think I'd rather have Uranus in full than Temperance. Okay, here. Ooh, can strength some 9s into 10s. Could also make a gold blue seal, but I think I prefer just the safety of 9s into 10s here. And then I can drop the blueprint here. Actually, blueprint is scoring. Is it drop parking here? That would leave me with 2 rentals and no economy other than this gold seal. Yeah, I think I like dropping the blueprint here. We are kind of building into 2-pair, so flower pot works, even if I hate it. Okay, that's a lot of diamonds in the draw. Maybe play some hands saving a discard to be able to get these face cards out of my hand whenever I'm done farming parking. How much does just a high card 4 score? 1.9k. I think the 2-pair makes up the difference from here, even without flower pot. And then I can Chad with the polychrome. This 10 is probably better. Nice. Yeah, 9,000 for a 2-pair chatting the polychrome card. And my Fool is on strength. I can probably use Uranus then, considering our complete lack of chips at the moment. Fortune Teller is not it. I think, let's see, maybe I do like getting Mercury as a backup, potentially. Can use that, and then Uranus from the pack. 100 base chips already is very nice. And then go in the Jumbo Spectral. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Red Seal, Polychrome 10 with the Chad. I could also maybe Black Hole here. That is honestly a consideration. I think Red Seal has so much utility though that I think I prefer putting that there. Can maybe start with this and then with the extra 2-pair levels. Oh, we already saw last 2-pair scored 9,000. I think after this, I discard the face cards. Yeah. Okay. That is a 2-pair with flower pot. So we can do this here. Right? Yeah, 2 of each red suit, 2 of each black suit. I don't think this wins as a high card. Could be wrong though. Oh, it came close. I can definitely afford to put the gold seal in front here though. Okay, parking is done. I think I'm fine just keeping that up here. Ooh, Cartomancer comes back as an Eternal Value generator. If we have Flower Pot, you know, I actually really like Eternal Cartomancer here. My Fool is on Uranus, so I maybe look in the Arcana pack first. Okay, Temperance or Magician. Magician is great with Chad. I can maybe put it on an Ace since I have extra of those. And then potentially a 3 to strengthen to a 4 later. And then take Cartomancer over Parking. And then I think I take this hack and then go next afterwards. Okay, no Uranus. I think I maybe take Earth as a backup, potentially. Okay, Lovers. That's an amazing find. Do I just slap that on a 10? Maybe. I think I start out... Yeah, I think I'm fine getting my parody leveled. That's barely any points at all. Wow. Yeah, I think I like slapping Lovers on a 10 here. And then I probably have to eat the 2-pair level from here. I think with Flower Pot and Chad... Oh, well that certainly wins with the Polychrome in front. My card D level is fine. Really just searching for the blue seal here, and this Ace would have been nice if we could have drawn it as well. Okay, no blue seal. We can go ahead and ship this. Nice. 56,000 for that. Boot? Probably too late to do boot if we already have Pant or Ride the Bus at 33. We don't have room for Mr. Bones. Arrowhead? We don't really have room for. I think I maybe just open both of these packs and go next. Okay, Uranus. is very nice. 4 for Uranus? What else could I use my Fool on? I could use it on Death, I could use it on Strength, could use it on Magician. I mean, really just Death for this blue seal would be amazing. If I don't find anything else, I can just keep Uranus in my Fool. Do I ship this? Probably. I have more 10s and 4s in the deck. Okay, 10,000 without Flower Pot. Let's see, I can maybe Chad this ace. Hang on. Would this be Flower Pot? This would count as a club. So, yes. So, I think I maybe keep that hand. This is Flower Pot now, because this would count as a spade. So I can play this ace by itself. Rewarded. Very nice. Let's see, I discard here in case I find this gold seal. We don't find it. This actually is Flower Pot and allows me to keep the blue seal in hand. Is there anything else to dig for? Not really, so I just go ahead and ship this. $31,000 with Flower Pot. Okay, Judgment? Probably not. I think I absolutely take Crystal Ball here with Cartomancer. Ooh, I would love to take Purple here, but I think Blue Seals are just so powerful, and with Cartomancer already, I kind of just should take the Blue Seal there. I can go in here looking for Uranus. We don't get it. Do I just fall for Uranus? With Crystal Ball, I think maybe not. Do I roll once? I don't hate that. Ooh, Magician. That's something I think it is worth using my full on. Ooh, Strength. Potentially even more worth using my full on. Let's see. I think I Magician here. Strength, and then Full for Strength. Let's see, this is not Flower Pot, so this should not win. $20,000 though is quite a lot. No club 10s left in my deck. I do have a spade ace. Looking for things I could maybe pair with these 2s. I think I like shipping this, maybe? That is not Flower Pot. Actually, let's see, last 2 pair I played scored 20,000 points, so I think maybe if I manage to score enough with throwaway hands, that should win. I think I play this, probably, and then we have a 2 pair in hand if we need to make it out. That is 8,000. So then this should win on its own. Because of the Crystal Ball, we can save the Strength. Okay, 7,000 for a base 2 pair without Walkie Talkie or Flower Pot. Baseball card would be phenomenal if it was not perishable. Space Joker would be nice, but I think I maybe don't have room for it, and with the blue seals, not the best anyway. Let's see, these are -8. I think with potential voucher next shop that I might want to buy, I don't think I will here. Just open the Arcana packs, unless, yeah, I get something like this Hermit. Square Joker, I absolutely would have taken this earlier, but with blue seals already online, and it being last round of Ante 5, it's just too late. Can take wheel. Let's see. Go ahead and spin that. And then, honestly, with Chad, I think I prefer Magician on 10 and 4 over 20 bucks. Okay. Emperor? Do I just use Strength here to make more aces? I honestly quite like that play. Let's see, this is Flower Pot. This, I think, wins, right? If I Chad this 10. Flower Pot is not like Seeing Double. It does not need every single suit to score. It just needs every single suit to be in your hand. So, I think I maybe ship it like this, and this scores like maybe 40,000? 37,000. That's close enough. And maybe discard like this, I like. Okay, that is Flower Pot. So that makes it out by itself. So we can dig for blue seals. And also play some lucky cards. Okay. Oh, I can maybe moon that. And then mooning a 4 is potentially also good. I guess I really don't have any use to moon a 4. If I strength this 3, I have 2 of both clubs and spade 4s, so I think I just moon this 1 card, make it gold, play the gold seal, and then this makes it out, and we get 2 Uranus cards. And then I think I use these here. Devil isn't the absolute best card to have in the full. Oh, Needle. That's a bad one. Let's see. Maybe take these tarot cards. Go in the Arcana pack. Let's see. Do I go ahead and use Magician here? Do I use Fool for Uranus? I think I have tarot cards to the point that I prefer saving it for death. Or maybe Lovers, actually, is not a bad play. Oh yeah, I should be looking out for Lovers more, because I think we're just completely committed to the Flower Pot now. So I can... Lovers this 4 I actually really like. With this Joker lineup, I'd probably take Tarot Merchant. We just really want to make Flower Pot as easy as possible. Because I think a Flower Pot 2-pair with a 10 or 4 in front wins the boss. Let's see, I can reroll once here. Ooh. Let's see, I think I maybe take Emperor here. Because, I mean, 2 tarot cards from Cartomancer is just better than whatever else I could get. Honestly, I probably do use Fool for Lovers. Let's see, look in the pack, neither of these are worth it as Eternals. Let's see, yeah, Fool for Lovers, I really like putting that on this ace. We have an abundance of club aces already, so having it able to count as any other suit is very good. I like Magicianing these, and then can use Emperor. Ooh, those are some very nice tarot cards. Let's see, is that? Yeah, that's Flower Pot. And then I think I established that that wins, or at least makes up the difference of what I have left to score once I'm done shipping these hands. Ooh, do I play this instead to be able to Chad the separate aces separately? Because, let's see, this would be spade, club, heart, and this can count as a diamond. So yeah, this makes sense. Man, flower pot hurts my brain. We don't have purples or anything in the deck to dig for, so we discard in case we find cards we want to Chad. Really hoping I draw at least one blue seal here to be able to copy it. And we do. Very nice. And then I should probably put the 10 in front here. And then I think this wins. 71,000. Okay. That was a little bit spooky. I wasn't completely sure that would win. Full on death, I absolutely save. Ooh, hack. Maybe not as good as Chad. And can't drop flower pot. Acrobat, perishable, and not the best on blue deck anyway. Let's see, do I take a random foil 10? That's quite good with Chad. We only have one hut 10 in the deck. I think I like that. Oh, I meant to buy that hermit and then roll in case we find a fool. Because I still prefer saving full on death. Oh well, we have plenty of economy anyway. This is probably looking like a run I'm going to win. Let's see, I like grabbing star here because I only have this 1 diamonds 10, 1 diamonds ace. Oh, photo Chad? Is it ever worth just dropping bus or crashing bus for photo Chad? Maybe not at 50 molt. This is honestly a play. This is for sure a play. I have been deleting face cards already though, so it would be very hard to make that work with flower pot. Yeah, I think that's just not correct to do. So then I can maybe save my money rather than rolling once more and go next. Okay, you can go ahead and use wheel, I guess. No reason not to. Maybe I start here and here. I mean, that would really do nothing with the ace. Let me do this, I think I like. I do quite like using star here, though. Convert one, have abundance of club aces and spade 10s, and a lack of both diamonds of both of those. So that's just a really good play, I think. And then, is it death this polychrome card? Or death the blue seal? I think it's getting late enough that maybe it's correct to death the polychrome card. And then I can just continue to ship hands here, because what I have in my hand already wins. With 2 wild cards, as long as these 2 aces are a different suit from each other, this activates flower pot. This might win even without flower pot, honestly. Yeah, it would've. Okay, last thing I used... Again, death. So I go next. Do I have any use for a star anymore? Not really. Bones? Maybe not worth skipping for. Bones could help me survive the boss, actually. Let's see what's in these Arcana packs. Okay, 4 for death. Okay, I probably do not take bones then. This death probably makes me easily safe enough for the boss. Let's see, I can use Uranus, bring the priestess in here to block maybe? Okay, use that. Don't really care about either of those. Save death for the needle, so I use temperance here, or lovers, or chariot. I think I probably prefer lovers here. We have a good amount of lovers 10s, so maybe we go a lovers ace instead. Power. Ooh, that is not a great first draw. That's not flower pot. Does that win if not flower pot? The answer probably is no. We have the death card upstairs. I guess in worst case scenario, I could copy the wild ace, and then anything I play that with wins. So I think it's correct to discard like this. Okay. I probably save death if I already have the 2-pair with flower pot here. Right, this is flower pot. I have heart, diamond, spade, and then this counts as a club. So I can ship this. Nice. Okay. Made it into ante 7. The boss is the tooth. Okay, we are completely fine. I absolutely do not take hieroglyph here in case the second ante 7 boss would be like the eye or the wall would be really bad. I don't really care what my full is on because I just use it on death anyway, so I can go in here first. I guess hair as a backup isn't the worst. Death, and then full on the blue seal. Seems correct. I can tower the queen, actually. I probably should have towered the queen I drew in the eye. We already saw a flower pot 2-pair scores 135,000 points, even without this polychrome that I have. I think I'm just gonna death the wild polychrome here. So I can play it like this, and then it should be, yeah, completely, I guess not guaranteed, but very easy to find another ace. Can play this, being able to chad that. Then I do this, I think. I guess Hierophant these, because they don't have an enhancement. Death the polychrome. There's a chance this wins, but I much prefer... Well, no, we saw last hand, actually. Just a plain 2-pair, as long as it has flower pot. Scores 135,000 points. I guess that was with the foil 10 in front, but the double red seal polychrome should absolutely make up that difference, so we can afford to green here. Okay, last thing I used was death, so I save what's in my full. Ooh, okay, justice is absolutely phenomenal. Let's see, if I use all these then. Take the standard pack. Are either of those worth it? I have enough blue seals in my deck. I think I don't take that. Eternal Slide Joker is not it. Ooh, I like this strength. Does this trigger flower pot? This does not trigger flower pot. So I think I can play this safely and dig further while chatting the lucky card. Right, I should remember that 135,000 I scored was with a foil. I can play the club 10 is probably better because I have multiple club aces that I can find. Let's see, this? Sure. Can I draw some aces, please? That would be nice. Okay, those are some aces. I think I go ahead and play this. Okay, and then this easily wins. I want to justice one of these red seals eventually, but I think maybe not this one, especially because that would undo flower pot here, because I have 2 of each red card, a spade, and then this counts as a club. Okay, that is not a score I can use for reference, because I got a ton of plus 20 hits there. Ooh. I like doing that. Let's see. Yeah, I like using Justice here. Can Empress those? And I think any 2-pair I play with this gets out, even if I didn't have Flower Pot. And then, wait, actually, do I levers here to make 2 pairs with Flower Pot easier? I think that is correct. Over the $20. This setup wins, we just have to draw the things. X is unusable here, so I can just aura. Get another foil 10. Oh, this boss is stinky, actually. This is Flower Pot. I can play this, I think. Okay, that's a big... Those are big lucky hits. Ooh. That's spooky. Whew, okay. We draw the 2-pair here. I think I value not playing this glass card. Yeah, if I wanted to trigger Flower Pot, well... No, I wouldn't need Flower Pot if I had the glass card. But just overall, I value digging here to be able to play less things. Yeah, I can play this. And then, honestly, I think I prefer not risking the glass card here. This is just an extremely powerful card, and in one ante, there's no guarantee that we'd get Justice. Like, this is the first Justice we've gotten all game. Because this is Flower Pot, right? Of Spade, Club, and then 2 wild cards counts as Hearts and Diamonds. So we can ship this. Okay, Hieroglyph again. The Violet Vessel. Wait, hold up. Juggle Tag into the Violet Vessel? Holy, that's honestly huge. I take this skip 100% of the time. Incredible skip to get right there. Here, do I ever just take a Glass 9 with the Strength upstairs? With only one other glass card in my deck? Probably. I think that's correct. Here, I do like... I only have one extra round I can play for value. What if I take the ace, the lover's ace here? I think I like that. Our deck is looking kind of big, which is a bit dubious. Let's see. I can maybe start off with this, and this is Flower Pot, but it should not win. Correct. Wow, that's a lot of aces and tens. If I do it like that, that's Flower Pot. Maybe play this. Oh, wow. Okay, I mean, there isn't really anything else in my deck to dig for. Probably sell the star. Keep the strength, though, I think is correct. And then this easily wins. $154,000. Really, really hoping we draw those glass. Last thing I used was a devil. Glass, or at least a good amount of those polychrome. Maybe buy these tarot cards to block. Uranus is decent. We look in here now in case of Hermit. Very nice. And then Celestial Path. I have 2 planets blocking in shop. Don't get Uranus though, bummer. Ooh, okay. Death is big. We wouldn't be able to use 2 of these 10s. the glass polychrome tens in one hand and still trick a flower pot. But I mean, with Chad, we also want to just use them in separate hands anyway, so I think that's fine. Star probably better there. And that's it. Maybe I should have been looking more closely at the jokers in case anything would have been better than walkie-talkie. That's not doing too much anymore. Let's see. I can discard like this, I think. Like that. And hold up. That is flower pot. Trying to remember that I can use star at any time. Yikes. Okay, I really need that glass. Or at least some of these tens. This is flower pot. This is probably better to ship though. Oh wow. That's a lot of lucky hits. Please give me those tens. Maybe I added too many cards to the deck. This is... Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I really needed to draw the things. Okay, I can probably... play this to dig further. My god, just please give me anything that I want. Okay. Oh. Let's see. This is flower pot. Would it be better to do it like this? Flower pot is a ×3. This is ×2, ×2, ×1.5, ×1.5. That's just more than ×3. Level 19 2-pair. And then, oh god, I really hope this scores 1,000,000 points. Nice, okay. We made it out. Oh, I am gonna be honest, was not expecting to make it out of that one. Oh, that was brutal. I am super proud of being able to make it out of that one, to be honest. Alterrigo, I'm sure you're watching this. I'd be interested to hear what you did differently to not make it out of this one. I completely get it. This was a super rough seed. I'm curious to hear what you would have done differently. If you're finding me through this video, go check out the series on my actual streak I have going. I've been having a lot of fun making them. I will see you all in the next one when I'm back to my actual streak.